Okay, good day, guys. Good day to you all. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Thanks for being here. Gentle reminder to one, smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you are new, free, and easy ways to support the channel. So, you guys see the topic on the screen. You guys saw the topic on the video. We're gonna be discussing Demarai Gray. You know that big player in the English Premier League. Trust me, man. What a talent! What a talent that Rafa Benitez. You know, I mean, definitely the deal of the transfer window. You have to say, right, for Everton Football Club over there in England. I want to talk a little bit about the comments of Michael Ricketts. Michael Ricketts said, "We could very well be almost there now. His papers are being processed, so we still working on Demarai. A little bit of issue, a little bit of an issue, but we have been working on Demarai Gray." That's what he said. No, I don't understand what the big hullabaloo is all about because this is nothing new. We have heard this before, right? We have been hearing this for quite some time, right? This particular issue. Well, I don't know if it's the same issue or if it's a new issue, but we have been hearing about an issue with Demarai Gray's passport situation for quite some time, right? Um, Probably months. In fact, we have been hearing it for quite a while, right? I don't mean to be the Grinch who stole the late Christmas, because apparently it's Christmas in January now that Demarai Gray is coming to play for the Reggae Boyz, right? But all I would say is I remember a very infamous interview a couple of months ago in 2021 on Sportsmax. Remember that interview when a bag of baller, a bag of top baller from out of England was getting their Jamaican passport? You guys remember that interview? Don't forget that interview, right? Don't forget that interview. I see even non-Jamaican publications running with this. Now, all I would say with regards to this is that I have to see it first to believe it. I have to see, like when Kemar Roof had the picture of the passport and he posted it on Instagram, I have to see that first. Or I have to see Demarai Gray, right? In the Jamaican setup, in terms of in Jamaica, in the Jamaican camp, you know, readying himself in the Jamaican kit to play against Mexico. Because all I'm saying is that we have heard this before, right? We have heard this before that a bag of top baller, you know, getting passport and it never materialized. I don't mean to be offensive, but based on previous utterances, how credible, the head of the hierarchy should be very credible when it comes to matters pertaining this sort of a thing, right? He should be very credible. Given previous blunders by the head of the hierarchy, I am not getting too excited right now. I have to see it first to believe it. And as I said, we have heard this before, one. And two, we could very well be almost there. What does that mean? What does that mean? Right? When they say close, how close is close, right? Close can be relative, Close can be a relative term, So guys, I don't mean to be can be a relative term. I don't mean to be negative, but as I said, this is nothing new. We have heard this before and we have been hearing this for quite some time, right? I must say this though. No one wants to see Demarai Gray in the setup more than I do. Absolutely no one. Right? Demarai Gray, I mean, the guy is a quality player. Quality player. He has been a light in the darkness for Everton this season. Right? I mean, Everton has had rough patches this season, right? Has gone, you know, on good runs, or I shouldn't say good runs, long runs without, victories, and even during the darkest times for Everton this season, Demarai Gray has been the light, right? I mean, some people are of the opinion that, the player is in a good run of form. I respectfully disagree, right? I think sometimes you can tell the players who are on form versus the players who are genuine quality, right? The technical ability of this player does not suggest to me that this is a player who is on form. This suggests to me that it is permanent class. I think this is a player this season who is coming into his own, whatever the reasons, right? I don't know what Everton are. Well, Demarai Gray did do an interview alluding to, how Rafa Benitez has helped him to come into his own, but or has facilitated him coming into his own. But I think that's exactly what it is: a player coming into his own. The player is top notch, man, top notch, right? When you talk about the player's technical ability, his touch on the dribble, how quickly he dribbles, right? And just barreling down on defenders, and you can see how uncomfortable defenders are when Demarai Gray is running at them, how easily, right? He just gets by them, right? The player is a fantastic player, man. When you talk about breaking the lines, right? A number of times you're watching Everton this season, he's attracting double teams, right? Because of how good and how dangerous he is, how impactful he is on the game, his directness, his versatility, right? Can play anywhere up front, right? Right, whether on the wings at number 10, number 9, this player can play anywhere up front, right? 1v1s, very dangerous, right? I remember, as a matter of fact, I remember a play in the Crystal Palace game recently, right? 3 players surrounded Demarai Gray. 3 players surrounded Demarai Gray. That's not even a double team, that's a triple team, right? And Demarai Gray got out of that tight scenario with the ball at his feet and left the 3 players in his wake. People, trust me, man. The player is, to me, he's one of the most dangerous players in the EPL. When you talk about his technical ability, his positioning, he always gets himself in dangerous positions, right? A live wire in these games in the Premier League. His balance, his skill, right? When it comes to breaking the lines, man, the player is a very, very, very good player, one of the best dribblers in the English Premier League, a top class, top quality dribbler. And guys, it is an amazing thing to have players of this quality being seriously linked to Jamaica. It's an amazing thing. Honestly, man, it's a very good feeling to have a player of this quality linked to Jamaica, right? I mean, when you look at the likes of Antonio already in our setup, Bailey, right? Previously in our setup before that, and now to add Demarai Gray to that. One thing I tell you, Leon Bailey won't have to complain about being double teamed anymore, because when Mikel Antonio and Demarai Gray are on the pitch at the same time, no, who are you going to double team? Who are you going to double team? And we saw it in even the US game, if you realize in the US game, Bailey was not being double teamed, Why? Mikel Antonio was on the field with him at the same time. Just the presence of players of this quality and of this magnitude can have a massive, massive impact. Right? I will say this one thing about this whole situation, though. Insofar as I personally, while I look forward to the player coming on board, if it does eventually happen, nobody wants it to happen more than me. But I must say I felt a little bit disrespected as a Jamaican while Demarai Gray was in the process of sorting out his documents to play for Jamaica, he did an interview expressing his desire to represent the English. Don't mean to be negative, but me personally, I cannot forget that. Right? I found it disrespectful. It's one thing if you're doing that sort of an interview before you start the process. Right? But while you start the process of getting your Jamaican documents, right? Basically coming in the process of coming on board. You're doing interviews of that nature. I don't know what you guys think of that. You guys can hit me up in the comment section and let me know what you think about that. But me personally, I found it a little bit disrespectful. But I would really and truly like to see Demarai Gray come and play for the Reggae Boyz and prove his commitment to the national team on the field of play. Right? And trust me, I have no doubt that he will. Right? Once the competitive juices start to get flowing and he's in the thick of things, we will see the quality of this particular player. Right? I firmly, firmly, firmly believe that. So, if it is indeed that Demarai Gray is coming on board, I welcome him. As I said, I am not getting too excited right now. I have to see it first to believe it. When I see it, then I believe it. When I see him post a picture with him passport, or when I see him in the Jamaican kit warming up to take the field against Mexico, I will personally be fully 100% convinced at that point in time. So guys, smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Take care, stay safe, and until next time.